I recently handled a car crash case. It was relatively light impact where the woman complained about, whiplash to her neck, which was the initial diagnosis. And things continued to progress. She continued to have a lot of pain. Eventually, the doctors performed a procedure called a RFA, or radio frequency nerve ablation. In the simplest of terms, it's where they burn the nerves to stop the pain receptors. But that comes back because nerves regenerate or grow back together, so oftentimes they're only temporary relief. Ultimately, after years of this, she had what was called a spinal cord stimulator implanted. In order to have a spinal cord stimulator implanted, you have to go through a psychological test first, because they have to determine whether you're a candidate for it because of the impacts of pain every day in your life. And then they do what's called a trial stimulator, where they basically put a battery on the outside of your body and they run leads into your spinal column in order to see whether you are responding well to basically them shocking the nerves and trying to trick them into not having pain. If you have a good, successful trial, it's usually 3 days, sometimes 5 days, they'll place what's called a permanent spinal cord stimulator. She had one placed. They actually go in and place a battery about this size into your back. Sometimes in some people you can see the battery pack, and they basically take leads and they put them in your spinal column to trick the nerves. The battery actually has to be replaced every 8 to 10 years or 6 to 10 years depending on how things go. So it's a more permanent solution than the RFA procedure, but it still requires maintenance throughout the life year that you have it. So it turned into a relatively high figure case in the mid 6 figures because of that permanency and continued maintenance.